talking about the Disney continuity pile of shit at this point. So do you want to give him a little recap of what you told me, basically like how Cosmic Force, Living Force, horse shit?
I've heard is that Disney's continuity. It's no, you agree with that, DJ? Because I'm just saying it's no, because I'm not gonna blame it all on the director. But what the fuck? The people who run Star Wars at Disney, yeah, but they get this fucking shit together, honestly, because it's they keep up.
Well,
because I heard this that Disney said that the Force has been asleep since Revenge of the Sith.
That's
And it barely awakened in the Force. So if that was true, what the fuck is Luke, Obi-Wan, Yoda,
Vader.
Characters with Force abilities? What the fuck? Like, what are they using? I don't get it.
Like, that doesn't make sense to me, for one thing. And for another thing, the whole Thrawn being in Rebels thing, it works to an extent because the Chiss species themselves, they have long life and shit, right? Problem is, now he's this little bitch who don't do shit. It's just, it's dumb. Oh, give me 1 second.
Well, here, let me see if I can find out.
Is all yours.
It's so dumb.
Yeah, it really is dumb. Sorry, I had to go fix an alarm. But it's really stupid, honestly. Like,
Let me break this down. Done.
well, that's one thing. Like I told you, though, that guy, the video I listened to, basically talking about like continuity and all this stuff. He was telling me, he's like, I don't follow Disney. I don't, or he wasn't telling me, of course. He was telling people who watch the video. He said, I don't follow Disney's continuity or their timeline or any of this stuff because one, it's not what I grew up with. It's not what I love. I don't love. Hold on. What the hell happened to my thing? Oh, duh.
I ain't buying.
Okay. So anyway, he's like, I don't follow Disney's continuity. I don't follow anybody's real continuity. I mean, if it happens, it happens. Cool. Like, I'm interested to see what they say. But, you know, this guy, he's like, I believe in the continuity that was laid out in the past before Disney bought Lucasfilm and all this messed up stuff. He's like, the Force is all around us. You know, the Force is the Force that we, as we know it, and binds the galaxy together. And so, we're nerds. Okay, nerds. But so that's one thing is I agree with this guy. Like, continuity is what you make it, right? For example, say for example, if I was crazy, I would say in continuity, Jar Jar Binks was a fucking Sith Lord or something. You know, that's in my mind. But you see what I mean, though, right? Like, you can, like, continuity is what you believe it to be. And, you know,
I'm kind of pissed off too because Darth Revan was a badass fucking, what was it, Sith Lord and Jedi Sith Lord and back.
yeah, he's one of the more badass ones. But dude, he like got retconned to where he didn't exist, and he's weak as if he does.
He doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Because they said, oh well, if Clone Wars had stretched out to season 7 and 8, then he would be real, but he's not.
Same thing with wasn't it Darth Bane as well? Or no, I think Darth Bane I think exists because he was in season 6 as like he's a Force ghost fighting Yoda or something, which
yeah, he was there.
Which that was cool.
Maybe it was Malgus.
Old Republic. It was either Malgus. I'm pretty sure it was Bane though. Bane makes more sense than Malgus, honestly. Because Bane is just Bane, and Bane is awesome.
I think part of it. But Revan, I thought that was kind of dumb.
Yeah, me too.
I
Dude,
didn't see that make much sense. How they put Thrawn in those.
yeah, I don't know.
Like,
And
he
this,
had no place in Rebels, because you had, let's see, I'm trying to remember if it was season 2. Season 2, it was Ahsoka versus Vader. Most entertaining shit you could ever watch in your life. Like, honestly,
well,
the most exciting duel you've seen. Like, Vader's like the main villain for all of that era. Tarkin, and all the people. The Emperor. What is the reason to have Thrawn in there? What is his purpose?
I don't know.
For him being in that actor that does not need to be in the show. But somebody admitted enough while the finger up their ass and said, hey, we should move Thrawn to Rex. We should put him in the prequel era. We should put him in there.
Yeah, it's because
Like,
people are
out to the
stupid.
original trilogy type shit.
I,
This is dumb.
I don't know. All I know is, in my opinion, when it comes to Star Wars and continuity, I stick with what I grew up on. Prequels, original trilogy, some expanded universe, and some Clone Wars material. That's it. That's what I grew up on. That's what I know. That's what I read. You know? I didn't read Thrawn I didn't read Thrawn prior to New Hope. I didn't read about, it's dumb.
Yeah. I gotta tell you, the sequel trilogy hardly even a fucking trilogy. You wanna know why?
Why?
It doesn't last over a few years like the original two or months. No, long things. The fucking sequel trilogy lasts a couple of days.
Seriously?
I get what Ryan Johnson was trying to do. I totally agree. Like, it's like I wanted to happen after.
Get the satellite to the
Shit,
uplink station.
That's fine.
They have the satellite drone.
That was a good idea. The problem is, when you thought it thoroughly, it's a dumb decision.
Enemy uplink achieved. Blackjack down. Satellite reset.
The droids can barely
They have the satellite.
scoring. Yeah, we can do a video design. That's fine. Bigger gash.
Enemy uplink achieved. Satellite reset.
She gives him the lightsaber. He's fucking shooter. And
They have the satellite
just a
drone.
couple months. A day afterwards.
Hostile UAV spotted. They have the
I don't know,
satellite
dude.
drone.
The shortest fucking trilogy I've ever seen.
I mean, I think the
From JJ.
They dropped the satellite drone.
I think the longest is
We have the satellite.
I think the longest of the prequels, because it's like a span of like 13 years or something. Because yeah,
Clone Wars.
Friendly has the satellite.
yeah. Really, the original trilogy, it was a couple months. It wasn't years. I think it was.
Remote satellite uplink.
Oh no. Wait, hold on. I think it was a year because I remember reading something about Luke
Satellite drone.
during his training on Dagobah. I don't know if it was training during Empire or like between Empire and Return of the Jedi. I think it was between Empire and Return. It was like a full year between that, so he could train up and be a stronger Jedi and stuff like that.
They have the
So yeah,
satellite
so
drone.
Yeah, he was
yeah,
training between in Return. So.
yeah. I mean, obviously,
They dropped the satellite drone.
but yeah, like it was a full year of training, so it worked.
UAV inbound.
It's just, I don't know the choices that instead of
Drop the satellite drone.
I don't know anymore.
they got rid of Legends, they got rid of this, fucking wrong. They fucking sent the Force, the Cosmic Force.
This guy just
They thing.
This guy just like ran towards me to commit suicide with my trip mine and kill me. He killed me using my trip mine. Because that was a clever tactic. I will not argue.
Satellite drone reset.
What the hell did he just shoot me with?
Bro,
Oh, the KRM. Okay.
Okay, have the
I
satellite.
tell you, if
What?
you were running shit at Star Wars at this point, would you change it?
Lost the satellite.
So what I would do?
We have the satellite.
Okay. Okay. Before they.
Would you change anything or keep it all?
Hostile UAV.
I would keep everything the same. So what I would do is I would examine all the continuity, all the stuff we have written down in books, games, movies, whatever. Of course, the movies, obviously. And don't make episode 7 yet. Okay, episode 7, leave it. Rogue One, still in continuity in my opinion. Okay, Rogue One's still there. But episode 7 didn't happen, episode 8 didn't happen, as they did in the films, or novelization. They're different. So how I would do it would be, I'm going to leave my game so I can actually focus on this, so I'm not distracted. So what I would do is, I would have episode 7 take place, rather than like real time, I probably would have it maybe like 25 years or 20 years. Not like a full 30 years, because that seems too long for me. Like if there's Imperial remnants, they're not gonna wait 30 years. They're gonna be more mobile, more active, and so maybe 20, 25 years, something like that. Okay. That would make whoever the protagonist is young enough to where they're not like mid 30s or late 20s. You know, they're late teens, early 20s. So that way they're prime force, like prime candidate, you know, good physical shape, conditioning, and stuff like that. And what I would do is I would keep all the continuity. Okay, so you have Luke, establish a new Jedi Order, you have Corran Horn, Kip Durran, you have the whole new Jedi Order. It's all in flourish, it's all doing its thing. No betrayal by Ben Solo over a little, oh, I was gonna kill you for a second, and I thought better of it. None of that bullshit. So Luke is training his son Ben Skywalker, and Mara Jade is alive. Okay, like the continuity is all the same.
Ben Skywalker, bro.
Okay,
I want to see that character so badly.
continuity is all the same, right? Everyone's alive, no big deal. Only difference is Chewbacca is still dead because continuity. Damn it. Unfortunately.
Wait.
But
I didn't read. What the fuck?
yeah, Chewbacca died. Chewbacca died like 20 years ago. In continuity, he died like in the 1980s with the story where the Yuzhong Vong started, the Yuzhong Vong War started, and the Yuzhong Vong decided to build some sort of device that pulled the moon of orbiting, like a moon orbiting a planet, and crushed Chewbacca with the moon. I'm not even joking about that.
Wow, sounds like something bang on the deal.
Kinda. Anyway, so that's sidetrack. So I would have it.
Did you get that reference? Because Thanos is crushing a moon in Infinity War trailer.
I did not know any of that because I can't watch the trailer. I can't see it. So anyway.
Motherfucker.
Okay. Anyway, so Luke's new Jedi Order is going on. It's kicking. Everyone's doing their thing. The Jedi are flourishing. You know, they're learning. They're doing their thing. They're peacekeepers. They're not warriors. Well, of course they're warriors. They're Jedi, but they're more peacekeeping. They negotiate. They calm people down. Whatever, right? They do Jedi stuff. They have Jason Solo. Jason Solo, no Ben Solo, none of that. You have Jason Solo. He's raised as a Jedi Consular by Luke, and well, not raised, but like he's taught to be a Jedi, and of course, and all this stuff. And the betrayal happens, and he kills Mara, kills his aunt, kills Luke's wife, Ben's mom, his cousin's mom. Basically, he screws over the Skywalker Solo clan. That's what they're actually called, that the Skywalker Solo clan. I'm like, that sounds ass, but and so that sets off the Second Galactic Civil War. I wouldn't make it this whole legacy of the Skywalkers or any of this crap. I'd make it as simply just do the legacy of the Force storyline, which is literally just the Second Galactic Civil War. Go through the trilogy, going through the storyline, and it's like Boba Fett is alive. He did crawl out of the Sarlacc pit. Jaina Solo.
You just want to see Boba Fett.
You're damn right I do. Continuity. Dude, Boba Boba in the books is awesome as hell. Trust me, it's worth it just to read it for Boba. But
All I
anyway,
know is that he was a weird little bitch in the fucking prequels. He was just like,
I mean, he's a kid,
he
dude.
was weird as shit as a young kid.
Anyway, so
It
go.
sounded like Anakin, but more annoying.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's what I would do. Is I'd have keep continuity, keep all this shit. Don't Force Awakens and Last Jedi didn't happen. Maybe you could throw in that like after Mara was killed, Luke took Ben and like went to like where the original Jedi were. Like you could do that if you wanted to, you know. But don't make it like a hermit Luke who gives up on the Force or something, because that was dumb. Like Luke, the kind of person Luke is, he wouldn't do that. Luke doesn't give up on anybody or anything. You know.
Yeah, that was Mark Hamill's best performance as Luke Skywalker.
I will agree. I will agree.
Like that was like a fucking emotional. You know what would make it more emotional if they mentioned Mara being dead. That would actually make more sense to me.
Well, like on top of that,
make it more emotional for him.
I mean, just this, like, it would have been awesome to have just a scene, like, just a little thing, like, maybe,
scene
like,
I was waiting for.
What?
Scene with the Jedi. I was like, I'm gonna see Kylo Ren and the scenes tear their shit. Jedi, I'm gonna see some new shit. No, all we got was that really weird scene where Luke is just chilling and he just sees the teleport. I'm like, dude, we didn't get to see no Jedi. We didn't get to see the true power of Ben Solo. We never got to see him slaughter a bunch of people. You know what I mean? Like, just slaying down Jedi. That would have been cool. That would have added more to it. But maybe a little bit of glitch the lights before him, because we didn't get nothing.
That's the thing with me is, like, Last Jedi, like, when I was watching it, it was like, oh, cool, whatever. The more I think about it, it's disappointing. Same thing with Force Awakens. Force Awakens, yeah, cool, while I'm watching it. As I think about it, disappointing. And literally, Force Awakens is just like a cut and copy paste of A New Hope. And I'm like, I could go watch a 40-year-old version of this, and it'll be better. I'm gonna go watch that. And so, that's
Yes, dude. Oh, you wanna know what's also dumb?
What?
Snoke in the novelization. Oh
Why?
my god.
Why? What happened?
Snoke doesn't know anything about tech shit. That's why he has Hux there. That's why Hux exists.
Because Snoke doesn't know anything about technology.
Like, I'm pretty sure he knows something. Like, what I mean is, like, he got Starkiller babies. He doesn't. Hux is the one that wants all the Starkiller bases because he wants fear. He's redheaded Hitler. Basically, he kind of looks like redheaded Hitler. Why?
But
Dude, he's the one that wants all the Death Stars. That's we can blame Hux for this shit, not Snoke. Snoke doesn't. He's not really that type of dude to know all this shit. He's just like a dude behind the shadows that comes in after Palpatine. That dude. Now I'm just like, Snoke's gonna be this badass character. I actually like the Empire, or the Emperor more than this dude, because this dude just sat in his chair the whole time. He didn't even say that for the full power of the dark side. Kill a bitch. Like Emperor Palpatine, so the bitch like shot lightning a bunch of times. He just scared you as a villain. Snoke is not scary as a villain. Like, he doesn't do anything. You know?
it's because Snoke's a bitch.
Literally, the novelization didn't have shit to Snoke's character.
Dude, that's the thing, man. Like, Snoke was just
maybe just
waste.
a little bit. I mean, I don't want to spoil it for anybody that wants to read it. I'm just gonna say that
Snoke
really didn't add anything for me.
Snoke had good potential, okay? Snoke had pretty good potential. Problem is they used him the wrong way, and it just wasted a character, and and one thing.
Circus is one of the best motion. He's motion capture god.
Yeah.
They literally wasted him that whole film because I'm just like, dude, he said all these badass lines.
It's like you literally like here's the
badass shit that died like a bitch.
Well, but like you have the king of motion capping this thing that sits in a damn. Why do you need motion capture for that? He's sitting in a chair for two
Getting
films.
circus by himself looks pretty terrifying.
Seriously?
Shit.
But anyway,
I mean, he's pretty terrifying. He literally looks like Gollum. I mean, I'm not saying that he's ugly or some shit. All I'm saying is pretty terrifying. Like, he doesn't need a motion capture. This bitch can plug in right now. Or
damn.
fucking suit on. Motion capture suit.
Nice. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. When it comes to Star Wars, we keep like going back and forth. I might just do this as a random thing to share though. But at this point with Star Wars and yeah. Basically, when it comes to any continuity, like any franchise, Star Wars, Resident Evil, Lord of the Rings, whatever, Call of Duty, for hell's sake. In terms of official continuity by the company, okay, do what you want, do whatever, go ahead. If I don't like it, I don't like it. I'm gonna stick with what I know. If I like it, then I like it. Then I'll be like, okay, fine, I'll accept it. You know, like that's how I see it. That's what I do. So like the whole Thrawn's during Rebels. Nope, I don't like it. Let's go back to Return of the Jedi. Let's go back and read the hand of the fucking Thrawn trilogy. You know, the fact that, oh, Revan's not continuity. Bullshit. Knights of the Republic, right there. You have a award-winning game, and you're gonna say that never happened. Are you crazy? Like, are you, like, literally insane?
Maybe. I can just see Catherine
Maybe.
right now just chilling, just like some bitches still like, okay, look, Kathy, we need to take out, we need to take out, what the fuck is it? We need to take out the next thing, look, we need to take out Revan, because he lives up for no reason, and just because we're Disney, we're a bunch of dicks. We need to take it out. And then she's like, yeah.
Well, that's one thing that That's one thing that I was thinking about with Marvel. So you know about all the new Marvel characters, right? Like what's her name, Riri Williams or whatever, who replaced Iron Man. Like, you know about that shit. Like, you know, people are like, oh, we need to diversify, or Marvel's like, we need to diversify our characters and our cast, blah blah blah. I'm like, I understand. Like, I respect that. I understand. At the same time, it's like, you don't just randomly remove Tony Stark and then throw in this other person. It's like, you don't do that. What Marvel should have done, Tony Stark, okay, he's Iron Man, he's doing his thing. Riri Williams wants to be tutored by Tony Stark Iron Man to eventually take up his mantle, because eventually Iron Man's gonna either die or retire or something, right? And so that makes sense. Like that's one thing I think Marvel is gonna do. Like, they said they're gonna reboot. They're gonna do like Marvel has never actually rebooted. You know what I mean? They haven't done a New 52. They haven't done a Rebirth. DC has, but no, Marvel never has. They've done major events, but they don't ever reboot. They never like official reboot. They never do like a soft or hard. They just never do. The closest we've come to is like alternate, or reality warping. So, for example, the House of M storyline with Scarlet Witch eradicated like 98% of the mutant population. Like, she took away their powers. Like, that was like kind of a reboot for X-Men. Of course, it wasn't actually a reboot. It was just thinning out the herd, I guess, for mutants. You know, they do stuff like that. They don't actually reboot. They claim, I don't remember what they actually called it, but they basically said like Marvel, what's it called, like Marvel, I don't remember the name of it. It's like, basically the name implies like a reboot, right? Oh, Marvel Fresh Start. That's what it's called, Fresh Start. And so you're thinking, oh, reboot. Marvel has never done a reboot, so if they do one, this will be a good time to do it because of all the flack they're getting from their characters and their story. The thing with Marvel, okay, people getting, like, Marvel's getting a lot of flack for this. They release a story a month. Okay? DC doesn't do that. DC does like so you have two different publications for Batman. You have Detective Comics, and you have the Batman solo stories. So you have two Batman stories, more or less, within a week of each other. Okay? So people who like Batman, there you go. You got two, like a week, then another week, Batman. Or Green Lantern next week, or Aquaman next week. Like, every week they have something coming. Marvel doesn't do that shit.
Yeah.
Like that's one thing Marvel's getting a lot of flack for, and so it's like I'm thinking what they're gonna do. They're gonna do their Fresh Start initiative, then they're gonna take a page out of DC's book, and they're gonna try and do like, oh, every week is a story, right? You have like Amazing Spider-Man one week, you have Spectacular Spider-Man next week. They have Mighty Thor one week. They have, I don't know, Wolverine the other. Like, you know what I mean? Like it would help their sales. It would help fans who hate waiting a whole damn month to read a comic, because I hate that shit. But anyway, we went from Star Wars to Marvel. At least I did.
Doesn't matter, dude. Shit. We're nerds.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. But anyway, I'm actually going to end this recording here, so hope you guys did enjoy. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And sorry there hasn't been a random things with Strillo for a while. He and I we haven't really talked a whole lot, because I've been busy as hell with my son, so I barely get on.
Yeah,
So
that's kind of one of the reasons why I don't do that, because you're busy and shit.
well, the thing that kind of sucks is my son. He was sick for about 2 weeks, right? And so I was trying to take care of him and make sure he's okay and stuff like that. So the times that I'm on, it's like 11 to 2 in the morning is when I'm on, because that's when he sleeps.
Oh, dude.
And now, so
Because I haven't played.
yeah, but like now my son, he's starting to sleep more. Like usually he'll sleep between like 2 and 3 hours usually, right? Now that it's like he's 2 months old, he's starting to get a little bigger. He's starting to realize, okay, when it's dark and I'm all wrapped up in a blanket, it's bedtime. Like he's starting to realize that, and so he's actually sleeping for about 4 to 5 hours a night now. So you know, he's starting to sleep longer and stuff like that, which is good, because it helps him grow and get healthy and stuff. So anyway, I'm going over today. Hope you guys enjoyed this Random Things with Strillo, and I might record another one just for the hell of it. So hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to check out Strillo's channel. It's like XX Darth Strillo XX or something like that. Hey, oh, I mean, it doesn't hurt. It does not hurt. I mean, if you I mean, if you are physically hurt, by someone hitting the subscribe button, then there might be a problem there. It's
still record videos in the morning.
well, no. Well, think about it this way. Say like some random YouTuber, right? They're just chilling. They're doing their thing, right? They have like 20 subs, right? They get notifications that so and so subscribed to you. They like get an instant migraine. That would suck, dude. Like if you get a
You have 500 bitches. Can you just 500 migraines?
dude, I would fucking hate it. That's probably why I have migraines. I'm in so much back pain, cause all my subscribers. Like, we must kill TJ.
Oh, bitch, you hit 500, so you hit half 1,000.
I know, dude. I'm excited. I've really slacked off when it comes to my channel, just because I've been so busy with my son and, you know, all like real life stuff.
I mean, dude, that's kind of like
Important. Yeah.
That's something that they have to understand, though. Is that, I mean, your family kind of just comes first.
Family, especially it's my son, dude. He's first. My son's first. You know, and you know, my son comes first.
Anybody wants you, but I mean, dude, it's kind of have to take care of this shit.
Yeah. You know, like, as he gets older, of course, I'll be able to record more and stream more and stuff, but, you know, for now, you know, just whatever. I think what I'm going to do, though, to try and just keep up, what I'm trying to just keep up is try and do just late night uploads, you know what I mean? Like, just record some gameplay, or maybe a little topic or here and there, but at late night, so it'll upload, like, early in the morning or something, so that I can record when he's sleeping. Because I don't want to record like middle of the day when he's awake, he's doing his thing, because, you know, I gotta take care of him. So when he's sleeping, I'll record. I think that's what I'll try and do. So
I think that's the best, because you won't really have to worry about him waking up saying, "Hey guys, I'll be right back."
yeah, and like having the video have like 10 minutes or however long of nothing, basically. So
Yeah.
that actually happened the other night. I was streaming.
I mean, if there's a way that you can actually edit, like, you can edit if you can find somebody that can do it for you. You can edit using the PlayStation thing in the videos, and if you can, like, in case you have like one of those 10-minute where you're gone, you can have your brother like just edit that out and then stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
cut.
That's true. I mean, you know, that's one thing, dude. Like, I've been really thinking about getting Xbox One for a couple of reasons. One, Black Ops 2. Two, because backwards compatibility.
Didn't you have one? You bought one?
I had one.
Sold?
Yeah, I had to sell it for cash to get back to Utah. But it's so cheap, and I think I could pull it off and be like, you do your Xbox. Because my PS4 at this point is like dying on me. I'm not even joking. It will stay on for like an hour or two, and then it'll just like, nope, fuck you, bye. And so my PS4 and my fan on top of my fan for my PS4 is like, I'm sitting in my living room, right? Because I don't need to see the TV, so I can play through the damn wall, you know, because headsets, and I can hear my fucking fan through the wall. That's how loud this shit is. Because it's like one of the first generation PS4s, and it's ridiculous. Like my PS4 is like dying on me, and so I'm thinking either buy a new PS4, which is more expensive than Xbox One, or something, because I don't know. Like, I'm thinking if I do get an Xbox One,
Think about it like this. You could go to a punch PS4 Pro, PlayStation Slim. I think the Slim is just the same thing as PS4.
well, yeah, Pro has 4K and shit. Problem is, a pawn shop, they're gonna overprice it, you know what I mean? Because they can set their own prices.
Fucking GameStop.
Fuck, I don't know, probably. I don't know, actually.
Jesus. Down here, they're like $100, maybe $100. They're not that high.
I don't know, I'll have to look into it, because if my PS4, like, literally dies one day and I can't turn it on anymore, you know, I'm gonna be really, like, sad, honestly. Because, like, the thing people don't get is I play for a couple reasons. One, I'm a gamer. That's what I do. I love video games. They make me happy. But, it's really fun and stuff like that. But on top of that, it's partially to prove to people with vision that blind people can do shit. To my knowledge, I'm the first blind gamer to hit prestige in World War II in multiplayer and zombies.
Dude, I think you were actually the first blind gamer. Unless there's somebody else out there and they just don't like announce it to someone. But you're the first online blind gamer to ever hit that.
Yeah.
You know,
But, like,
in a sexual way, teacher. I mean, we all know that you.
I mean, I had to have a son, so. But anyway. You know what I mean, though? Like, I play for
Ever heard?
but I play for a few reasons. You know, for one, it's fun. I enjoy gaming. Two, it's a thing for me. It's a sense of pride, because for those who don't get, I'm getting into a deep conversation here because of what I'm about to talk about. So I'm actually gonna make it its own video. So I'm gonna end this one, make this other one a new video, because this might get a little deep. So, hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys want to check out the second part of this commentary, it'll be up either before or after this one, so we'll see. Hopefully you guys don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and bye.